Hey, welcome back. KIMT Storm Alert Weather 3 Chief Meteorologist Sarah Knox joins us now as we are dealing with some rain in Rochester. Hey, Sarah.
Hey there, Cami. Rain that will eventually be changing over to more frozen precipitation and possibly even some heavy wet snowfall. I'm taking a look right now at Albert Lee, though, where it is quite wet. As we can see, rain coming down in the area, but again, could be mixed in with a little bit of that frozen precip, little mixture, as we call it. The wintry mix, the sleet, whatever you want to call it, it is something that we've got to watch out for as we're watching road conditions just slowly get worse and worse into our immediate area. Currently, you can see a lot of blue just to the west, but if you joined us for the early portion of the newscast, you remember not a lot of this was blue, but now we're starting to see a little bit more move into Steele County. Blue roadways meaning partially covered, whether that be in ice, snow, or slush. So it's something to keep in mind that, yeah, that turnover, it's already being seen across the area. Now, satellite is radar, is doing the best it can to pick up on that changeover right here. But for the most part, many of us are dealing with more the wet precipitation. When you see a little bit blue show up here or there, usually means that the radar is picking it up just a little higher off the ground where it's a little cooler. We're talking higher up in the atmosphere. But right now, most of us dealing with the wet. I want to zoom in here so we can take a peek at some of that because a bit of it is on the heavier side, especially in the orange areas. And if this does start to turn into snow quickly, then that's where you get those big wet flakes that can usually stack up pretty quickly, especially when it comes to the slush. So really something to keep in mind if you are hitting the roads here in the next hour or two. Now, satellite and radar zoomed out, showing the center of the low pressure system, which is starting to take more of an eastern route. And as it does, it puts us more in the line of the cool sector of this particular low, and thus the changing over into snowfall that many of us across the upper Midwest right now are seeing take place. Temperatures already taking a small hit, especially in Owatonna, where we're at 33 degrees, only 1 degree above the freezing point. You can see that dark blue where all those blue roadways can be seen. Those temperatures right at or possibly even right below the freezing point, and that is the risk that we see as we come into the night. Currently at 35 in Rochester, Mason City, a little warmer in places like New Hampton at 39 degrees. We all see that possibility for the changeover as we do come into later tonight. Fast forwarding to about 9 p.m., that is when this particular model is picking up on the majority of that taking place. Could happen a little earlier though. It's all about those temperatures. Here's a nice way of putting it when it comes to the precipitation timeline. Again, really matching with those temperature changes. And it's something we're going to be cleaning up with as we head into the morning. Despite the precipitation stopping, we could still see some nasty roadways into the overnight. And looking at the next 7 days, Cami, you can see that we're not done with it either because snow chances return for the weekend.